daha doğrusu. Bizim annemiz burada. Niye etkileşime geçemiyorum annemizle? Anacığım. Beni evlatlıktan etmedin anacığım. Anamız bizi evlatlıktan reddetmiş galiba. Hell'deyim. Aynen. Ha, daha ilerisi de vardır muhtemelen de şu an girişinde olabiliriz. Diğer aramadan dolayı girmemiştir. Olabilir. Tamam, bu aşağıda ürün var, bir de kapıyı açacağız, bir yukarı çıkalım. Şu öteki işareti açalım. Önce ürünü alalım, kapıyı açalım, sonra çıkalım. Anamızla konuşalım. Konuşabiliyorsak, konuşamıyorsak gidelim kapıyı açalım. Çünkü onu oraya boş boşuna koymamışlardır bence.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a
Ben tahmin ettim ama orası olduğunu.
They say she is easy to recognize. Half black,
çok bariz belliydi.
The color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Anacığım, dur kapıyı açalım önce. Anacığım, ne yapıyorsun? Bu arada buraya gelirken bir kere öldüm galiba. Evet, bir kere öldüm sadece. O da şanssız bir durumda. Az. Puzzle'lar o kadar da zorlayıcı değilmiş ya.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Sadece ilk başta oyuna hiçbir fikrim olmadığı için puzzle'ları kafamda tutturamamıştım ama bundan sonrası kolay bence. Çok hardcore bir puzzle gelmez bence. Hallederiz, rahat geçeriz. Şuradan çıkalım, kestirmedim. Burayı da bitirdik. Buranın ürünleri de bitti. Haklısın. Ama yani dediğim gibi ben puzzle'ları daha farklı hayal ediyordum valla. Bu kadar yani çok farklı bir puzzle mantalitesi var oyunun. Normalde nedir işte, bir şeyi sürüklersin, ne bileyim bir şeylerle birleştirirsin, bilmem ne yaparsın falan filan. Bunda sadece bakıyorsun. Ya oğlum dur, sigara çok. Neyse, sinematik var.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
O ne ya?
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
Çok gazım. Çok gazım.
Get up.
Kalk, ayağa kalk artık, çok gazım.
Get up and fight.
Aa, kılıcımız kırıldı.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what
Hadi
hell
cevap
is?
verin.
A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
Hayda.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Oyun bitti abi.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian, it's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Shadow?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows he's here. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Sevgilimiz mi? Kocamız mı? Sevgilimiz geldi galiba.
Please.
The light.
Sevgilisiyle aynen.
It's him. He is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
Evli miyiz değil miyiz ondan emin değilim çünkü
It's real.
ara sahnede
Go towards it.
ölüm bizi ayırıncaya kadar falan bir şeyler söyledi. Tam net bir şey söylemedi ama sevgili diyelim biz ona. İlk kapı, bölüm başında kapıyı açtığımızda. Soldan bir yol var, sağdan bir yol var. Önce soldan. Çok merak ettim sağda ne var ama oradan gitmemiz gerekiyor büyük ihtimalle. Burada hiçbir şey yok mu abi? Peki burayı neden yaptınız, bir şey yoksa burada? Neyse gidelim o zaman.
There it is. It's Dilly. He's gone. He's gone. Slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Sakin, koşmuyoruz. Yavaş yavaş yürürüz. Acele etmemize gerek yok. Şaka. Koşmam bile çok yavaş.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Biz de zaten çıkmıyoruz şu an. Abi oyun çizgisellikten çıktı. Gidecek çok fazla yer var. Hepsine gitmek istiyorum. Aa anacığım. Anacığım. Anacığım ağzıma sıçtılar anacığım.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted. Like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Makul. Bence sağdan gitmemiz gerekiyor. Sola bakalım. Aşağı gitmen gerek. Aynen rün falan filan varsa diye bir dedim, etrafa bakalım bence. Yine kaçırmayalım. Ama yok galiba.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was, the lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. Her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world died. danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Şu kapıyı şeyini alalım. Bu kapıyı da açalım, ondan sonra kurt geçelim.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Burada da boss geçmemiz gerekiyor. Tamam, farklı. Ne yapmam gerekiyor bilmiyorum orada kapıyı açmak için. Şöyle otursak biraz dinlensek, aşağıdaki yoldan devam et. Olmaz mı? Kendimize gelsek, nefes alsak falan. Ya şuna mı alalım orada? Tamam kısmı sıkıntı yok, sağ ol. Tamam koşmuyorum, koşmam lazım, çok yavaş gidiyorsun. Şarkı olsaydı şimdi duyar kasardı. Kızı görmüyor musun, can çekişiyor, bir de üzerine koşturuyorsun diye. dönüyor.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue.
3 tane
The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world in bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a
Come on,
warrior.
man.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from
Peki
her.
biz mi öldürdük onu?
Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him They will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Peki. Emin değilim ama çocuğu biz de öldürmüş olabiliriz. Ama neden böyle bir şey yapalım? Adamın orada da bir şey yok. Bunların açılması için bir şey mi yapmak gerekiyor acaba? Bir şey mi atladık? Yukarı tırmanılmıyor galiba.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Burası mezarlık tarzı bir şey mi acaba? Musalla taşı mı? Şurada bir ürün var.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Bu hangisiydi? Son bir tane kaldı, ondan sonra bölüm de bitiyor. Ölüler diyarında sınır olabilir, makul. Tamam. Buraya mı buraya mı? Bir mi? Bu birincisi. Bu ikincisi. Hangisi abi? Bir mi iki mi önce? Sanki önce 1'e girip sonra 2'ye gitmemiz gerekiyor diye gibi hissediyorum ama emin de değilim. Bir gibi.